Let's go.
But yes, can we? Yep, we got head to head here. So our poll is in the chat, guys. Please vote in the chat. Do you prefer Resident Evil Remake versus Silent Hill 2? What would you say on that one?
RE
remake. So are we?
Unfortunately, to this day, probably should never play a Silent Hill game. I think I had to go with The Room.
Yeah.
Silent Hill 4, I think it was. Silent Hill 4, The Room, and I have never played another one.
Okay.
I missed out on the whole on the majority of the survival horror thing, on the PS1 and PS2 because I was being a little bitch. I was scared. I was too young to play Resident Evil 1 on the PS1 because I was a literal baby when it came out, and it was just
baby.
I remember us trying to play it.
Yeah,
I was like, ha, this isn't scary, and then just turn it off.
Maybe we should play a different game. This is not as fun.
Yeah, this is not fun. I'm like, it's not fun. But at the same time, you're like, oh my god, I'm gonna poop. I'm gonna shit myself. So just out of I would like to give it a go, but for every time I'm like, right, I'll play a new modern version of it, and I look it up. People are like, do not play the modern version of it. It's much worse. Yeah, there was a couple of really horrible remakes for the original Xbox or something, or maybe even more recently than that. Yeah. So, I mean,
what about Silent Evil 3, but Resident Hill: The Return?
Resident Hill: The Return. It does. That sounds like it has great sex scenes.
Yeah, it does sound like fantastic sex scenes.
Well, I mean, Resident Evil doesn't have any sex scenes, so does Silent Hill have sex scenes?
So I'm gonna get into that.
Not the Hill Pyramid, what do you call it? Not unconditional.
Unconsensual.
Unconsensual. I don't want to. I know.
I need to go into that though.
Yeah. Okay.
So I actually, funny enough, would pick Silent Hill 2.
Oh my god!
Because I play. Now as one of my previous endeavors when it came to content creation, put me on the helm or in the hands of playing the Silent Hill games. Silent Hill 2 was one of them. Uh-huh. And Silent Hill 2's story is phenomenal because it works with the idea of the previous actions and sort of experiences of the main protagonist, who's actually kind of an antagonist when you realize it by the end.
He's really a dickhead, right?
He's really kind of a bit of a cunt, And the whole idea that the manifestations are meant to represent things that he has done and seen and how he thinks. And Silent Hill works in a way that it feeds off your imagination, it feeds off your fears, it feeds off your insecurities, and that's kind of terrifying because you're your own scariest thing if you can manifest your own fears. If you know what I mean? Like that's why books and all work really well. It's always about what you imagine. Yeah. There is quite a lot of part of the storyline for Silent Hill 2 is that he was actually I don't know if he committed adultery, but he considered adultery, or maybe he did bang the nurse. Right. We have a split poll on the head-to-head.
What? That never happens. A split poll on this podcast.
Split poll on this fucking channel. Who would have fucking thought it? But one of the scenes is Pyramid Head absolutely dicking the shit out of the nurses.
I mean, have you seen those nurses?
So the sexy nurses are meant to represent the infidelity thoughts that the main protagonist has, right? While his wife is pure comed out.
If anyone could explain the dog ending, that would be pretty good.
Those are very much just Easter eggs.
Just jokes, yeah.
They're just jokes. They're just ridiculous fun jokes.
It wasn't the nurses, that was the weird double leg.
Oh, it was the double leg creatures? I thought it was the nurses. My apologies, I misremembered that.
Nurses all the way.
But the nurses do represent that.
Get a nurse outfit.
A split poll in this house is more likely than you'd think.
Fuck on this house.
But yeah, Silent Hill 2 has a lot of very, very interesting and fucked up sort of psychology to it, but it's great. I would have gone to Silent Hill. Why would you go to Silent Hill? Oh, you mean
she picked it?
Oh, right. I mean, it's I would go to Silent Hill. It's why would you want to live out your insecurities and manifestations of monsters? That's horrifying. Okay, say brave woman.
You know what? There's this. We can put this question. We can put this head to head another way. Yeah. Resident Evil or Silent Hill the movie.
You want to do the movie versus the? I've never watched the movie. No, I've heard
the movie
things.
Of which one?
The Silent Hill movies.
Right. Apparently, the town it's based on is in Pennsylvania. Yeah, I think I remember him saying that. Yeah, so I'm going to head that right back to you. The movie of Resident Evil versus Silent Hill, just the first ones.
Okay. Apparently, the town's based is in Philadelphia. Yeah.
Philadelphia, motherfucker.
I heard there's a weird perpetually burning mine in Philadelphia.
Yeah. There's actually some really cute latex nurse dresses out there. Oh, I agree with that.
Oh yeah, definitely is.
I'll be seeing.
There's
one
a follow-up poll: Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Resident Hill, Benny Hill.
Benny Hill is the scariest answer.
Benny Hill's terrifying, guys. There's another poll in the chat. Please vote in the poll in the chat. Please let us know your opinions, you big lovely bastards.
You big lovely sluts.
It's right above your chat widget. Just give us a big up. We got, we'll see how it goes. But so so you want to talk about Resident Evil movies versus Silent Hill movies?
Uh-huh.
I only ever watched the Resident Evil movies, so by extension I would have to default give that them.
Did Tom just say he recently bought Resident Evil 6?
I recently bought Resident Evil. Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I really like Resident Evil 6, but you're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to like Resident Evil 6 because it's an action film.
It's more of an action jobby.
Hopefully Ocean doesn't read that. He just read it.
Ocean, you're deaf for a minute here.
Yeah, he just read it.
La 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 la. Put your fingers in yours.
Resident Hill, it's a horror movie about Hank Hill killing his family with a propane tank.
Oh yeah, it is an underground fire, isn't it? And they can't really work out how to stop it because it's just like an underground. It's literally like how do you stop an underground fire?
It's just like underground gases that are just on fire. Which is
it's that and like maybe coal. I thought coal was a big factor as well.
No, I think it's like methane or something.
Oh, that's horrifying.
And
you can't explode that because
it's just a deposit. I think that's just on fire.
It
just keeps lighting itself.
It's wild.
Resident Evil 6. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't much of a Resident Evil game. It was more of just like a really dumb. It reminded me more of like a Ninja Theory action game where everything was just like loads of like QTE cutscenes and weird shit happening. But the movie me up, son.
Okay. So would you pick Silent Hill or?
If we're talking about the first Resident Evil movie versus the first Silent Hill movie, the first Silent Hill movie is one of the more unsettling movies. I like it. It's almost odd that it was a major release, that it was a major theatrical release, because that is a 4-way tie. What the some of that Silent Hill movie is really not terrifying is not the word, but some of it is deeply unsettling.
Right.
There's some really there's one or two really horrifying scenes, especially near the end. But shut the fuck up, stupid phone.
It happens every week. What is that alarm for?
It's an alarm just at 10 o'clock. Just to let me know that it's 10 o'clock.
You do at 10 o'clock that you need to do at 10 o'clock?
It's just you should start getting ready to wind down, if I'm still working and that alarm goes off.
Oh, is that to tell you right, knock it on the head, you need to fucking...
I'll stop working.
Right, okay.
The first Resident Evil movie is just kind of dog shit.
We got a poll in the chat for the first Resident Evil movie versus Silent Hill movie. Give us a vote in the chat, guys.
The first Resident Evil movie is only fun if you intentionally bad films. I watched it a couple weeks ago actually. At this point, I was just like, oh yeah, this is really stupid. Look at her just kicking a dog. But Silent Hill is not a movie I will watch very often. But when I do, I'm fucking watching it.
It's always one's I've made time to watch you. This is where it's going.
It's fucking really good.
We're getting hit. I don't know why I've done this. Grits. Noodle, I love you.
What's up, boy, Noodle? My mom's Noodle.
His username is your mom's a noodle.
Oh, my mom is not a noodle. She's dead.
Welcome, Raiders, guys. We're in the Player vs. Player podcast right now. We're taking our podcast on the road today. We're visiting viewers.
If we were not
virtually,
if coronavirus wasn't a thing, we would literally be in an actual real life truck right now.
Yeah, this is driving to the viewer's house.
It's the only thing that's stopping us.
But right now we're going to visit Ocean and deliver him some Iron Brew. We're visiting people as we do the podcast.
We're delivering Iron Brew.
Also, there's a poll in the chat, Raiders. We're asking you guys right now, what do you think's better, the first Resident Evil movie, the first Silent Hill movie? Let us know by voting in the poll in chat, guys.
If you haven't seen the original Silent Hill movie and you can handle weird shit, I would 100% recommend it. 100%. Do not, under any circumstances, do not watch the sequel. I think it's Silent Hill Revelations or something. I want to say.
That's one not Kit Harington.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Kit Harington.
Oh, Kit Harington.
Literally one of the worst films I've ever seen, hands down. Not even just one of the worst video game films. Literally one of the worst films I've seen, hands down. It's awful.
You know what Tom says about that though?
What's that?
Fucking Michelle Rodriguez.
That's right. She is in the original Resident Evil.
Probably. I can't
she is.
remember
Yeah, she's
my
obviously she's the tomboyish Mexican chick.
Right. Okay. I'm no good with names.
Yeah,
you know this. So far, like the chat's pretty heavily stoked on the idea of the Silent Hill movie.
Yeah, I would the Resident Evil. The first Resident Evil movie is fun if you're watching all of the Resident Evil movies just as like oh, come on, we'll put these like stupid movies on. See what the crack is. But at least Silent Hill 1 is a decent movie. Like it's a good movie. It's got like a pretty good story. It's fairly simple. Like, but even if you haven't seen the game, or even if you haven't played the game, it's a story in and of itself. You know, it exists as its own thing. Which
like you'll get what you need out of it. Right?
Which I respect. It's a good movie. Give it a watch.
What else, guys? Give us in the chat. Like we're about to wrap up this head to head. So give us another head to head.
Did that poll just have one answer?
Yeah, no. Well, it had one definitive answer.
Right.
Like it overwhelmingly large amount of votes compared to Resident Evil. Or so it seems like our chat preferred the Silent Hill movie a bit more.
The second Silent Hill movie was like a 3D showcase.
Oh,
it was fucking brutal.
I hate when they make the gimmick more than the actual story.
Yeah, it was so terrible. So awful. Do not watch it.
Gimmicks should enhance your story, not be the story.
Yeah, it was rough.
But yeah, if we can get in our head to head, guys. For everyone who doesn't know what head to head is, where we put two ideas or two games against each other. So, for example, one game versus another. Monster High New Ghoul School versus Disney Princess Enchanted Journey. JK, you don't have to. Let's fucking do it.
Disney Princess Enchanted Journey. All right.
I'm going. So why would you pick Disney Princess Enchanted Journey over Monster High's New Ghoul in School?
If Disney Princess Enchanted Journey has Megra from Hercules in it, then it wins. That's it. That's just a straight up fact.
So I'm gonna have to disagree, and I'm gonna have to go the other way. I'm gonna have to go Monster High New Ghoul in School. You wanna know why?
Why is that?
Because I feel like the daughters of Hammer Horror and other big properties just don't get enough respect, or technically just Monster Idols don't get enough respect, and we need to start giving.
We need to start respecting our monsters more.
We need to respect our monsters more, and we need to. What we need to do?
What's that?
We need to say it's okay to be different, and that's what fucking Monster High does.
Okay, apparently Disney Princess Enchanted Journey does not have Megra in it. Oh, that's a. Oof. Could you describe the Disney princesses that it does have in it? Does it have Esmeralda or Ariel?
Who the fuck's Esmeralda again?
The one from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, okay. So I said the girl from El Dorado, but like I don't think that was Disney.
No, that was oh shit, that was DreamWorks.
Oh, okay.
Or Shell, whatever her name is, the one from
when did we get 12 grand?
Is that the one from Atlantis?
Pretty much only has Ariel, Jasmine, Cinderella, and I believe Belle.
It has the Ariel though, so take it,
I guess. But I mean, like, I'm still gonna be like, you know what? It's okay to be different. That's why I'm gonna go for Monster High.
Right. Okay.
You know, we need people to be okay with being different.
That's true.
I feel like Monster High was good about that. You know,
that's a good one from Tron versus Lawnmower Man.
Tron versus Lawnmower Man. Fucking hell.
See. Shit, that's a very dead on one, because the idea of the original Tron is good, but if you try to go back and watch that movie now,
it's slow.
Oh, it's rough. It's
slow movie.
It's not only is it slow, but it's way too long. It's really, really long, and like without the benefit of it being like the most technologically advanced movie at the time of when it was out.
Pierce Brosnan as well, right?
That is Lawnmower Man, is Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, so far, like, oh, sorry.
I'm talking about Tron.
My apologies. No, I was just thinking about Lawnmower Man there for a second.
Okay.
Can I just interrupt you slightly? We do have a poll in the chat, guys, relating to the previous one, be it, Monster High versus the Disney princesses being bitches. Fuck Disney.
Fuck Disney.
Hashtag fuck Disney.
Hashtag fuck Disney.
I'm never getting that contract.
But consensually.
Yeah. But yeah. Vote in the chat.
That's like... Yeah, Lawnmower Man. I haven't watched it in a couple of years, but it's got Pierce Brosnan and is it Jeff Dean? What the hell's his name? The guy who has like a shirt off for most of the movie.
Can you really get behind that, Ariel?
Oh fuck yeah. No, okay, maybe not. I thought
she looks like a thumb there.
I thought these were movies. Is that like
like a digital movie, but from back in the day?
Right. Or maybe just like two other games.
Maybe it's the games. I don't know.
At the minute,
still looks like fun.
If someone sat me down and they were like, "You have to watch the original Tron or Lawnmower Man," I'd probably pick Lawnmower Man.
Yeah,
they are games.
They're games. Shit, okay.
I know the original Tron just doesn't really do it for me anymore. I mean, it's got Jeff Bridges in it and like tasty, but the movie's just a wee
bad
bit,
actor can't be saved by, a bad movie can't be saved by a good actor.
The movie's just a bit dull, and like
where like a good movie can save a bad actor.
Yeah, I do like Pierce Brosnan. And was it Jeff Dealey? Jeff Fahey. There you go. He's a bit of fucking meat in that movie. Like, what the fuck am I meant to do? Oh, that's right. Yeah, Lawnmower Man is Stephen King's story. It's a short story about the dangers of like the internet or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So am I just stuck here now?
This is interesting. What is this hazard?
If I beep at him, he might get out of the way. Damn it.
So we got in our one chat Halo 3 versus Doom 2016. We literally answered this.
We do this last week?
We done this last week.
What did I pick? Doom?
You picked Doom.
Yeah.
Guess what I picked?
I would put Doom 2016 is probably one of the best first person shooters there's ever been, and Halo 3 is Halo 3.
Okay, we just got there's a poll in the chat.
Right, fuck it.
There's a poll in the chat.
Oh fuck. Am I being arrested?
No.
What the fuck? How am I supposed to get around this?
Don't know. On the embankment, maybe?
Oh, please don't tip over. Please don't tip over.
It looks like it's one of those ones where they want you to go on the embankment, but take it slow.
Sweet Jesus.
So there's a poll in the chat, right? Bacon's ideal movie: fast, last 5 minutes; faster, 2 minutes; fastest, regain 10 minutes.
Well, like you watch a movie and get 10 minutes of your life back?
Yeah.
So if you just watch loads of those movies, then you just... Sweet. You just get loads... Yeah, so I'll take that.
So wait and wank, naughty actions. Yeah, we could have had our weird
just like
wank there.
Just done that.
I had a feeling you would have already done it. Yeah, we done that as part of our showcase of first person shooters last week.
Yeah, last week was the first person
shooter
episode.
2 weeks ago. Sorry, 2 weeks ago was last word.
That's right. Yeah.
What if you put like 5 movies on at once? Well, I mean, like,
you're just time traveling at that point.
Time travel at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
It's time travel at that point. We've got any more head-to-heads, guys?
What about the Doom movie versus the Halo movie?
Is there a Halo movie?
No.
Okay, well then Doom automatically wins then because there's no movie.
The Doom movie's fucking garbage though.
I know, but like if it has nothing to go up against, it still wins by virtue of existing.
That's true.
Is this week's simulator games? No, actually,
was it character action games this week?
It was action RPGs.
Action RPGs, sorry.
Which, my God, so many games fit into that profile.
Yeah.
But I tried to make it.
I had a look at the thing earlier on. All good choices.
Okay, cool.
So
because I forgot what I picked.
Yeah.
I will know when I see them.
Yeah, you'll know when you see it.
But I was like,
I'm just one hand around this wheel.
Breath of Fire, Dragon Quarter versus Star Ocean: The Last Hope.
I tell you right now, fucking Star Ocean's winning that. I fucking love that game.
Star Ocean's the only one I played.
Yeah, that Last Hope, people really hated that. Like I talk about how much I like that game, and people were like, "What? You actually like that game? It was terrible." It's like, what? In what way was that game terrible? It turns out like you were the alien. You were the alien
all along
in Roswell. That like it involves like dimension jumping and time travel and shit.
Yeah.
And it turns out your ship in the game is the one that crashed at Roswell.
That's pretty cool.
And I was like, that's funny. That's funny as fuck.
Our next poll is not letting me pick it.
Oh, you dirtbags.
I can't see what the next poll is. It's just straight up like, nah. My phone's like, nah, fucking big lad.
That's wicked. That is the way you're supposed to take a roundabout, with reckless abandon and one-handed and going from left to right.
Yes, it's Tron versus Lawnmower Man, guys. So let us know in the poll and chat. Are you Tron Man or Lawnmower Man? I didn't get the answer. I would have probably have actually went for Lawnmower Man.
Yeah, that's what I would pick that as well.
Just because like I like Tron, like you said, like Tron's the concept. I like the actors. But God, that game's slow. Or maybe slow. That's slow as fuck. That is slow. That is like porridge slow.
I know, like at the time, it was definitely like, it was like, oh my God, this is such a technical achievement.
Yeah.
And like, for, a movie that was out in the 80s, it definitely was. But if you watch it now, you're just like, the effects don't mean anything anymore. And all that's left is the movie. And the movie is really boring.
Yeah. I mean, like now that we're in Manchester, we can get a lovely cup of tea from Ocean.
Oh my God.
He said he got the kettle on first because he's a good lad like that.
Lovely cup of tea. Do we have anything else left to do in multiplayer, or we're just gonna we'll just keep doing?
We're in head-to-head technically.
That's right.
We can bring it up to, we can go till maybe another 20 minutes ahead to head, then bring
cool.
in skippable.
Yep, movies, games, whatever. Just pick 2 things you really like and then watch us destroy them,
or
absolutely agree with you on one
wholeheartedly.
Yep. Don't rig it though by saying one thing you really hate and one thing.
Oh my God, we can go to Rotterdam.
Oh shit, we're going to
the Netherlands.
We're going to the Netherlands, boys.
We're going to Rotterdam. Woo! We're doing it, boys.
It's $4 grand. $4 grand. Love it. Fucking love it.
Told you we get to the Netherlands.
We're going to the Netherlands, boys. We're Europe bound. Yeah. Oh, here. How long have you been without beer?
Probably 10 minutes or so.
Just tap. Give me a wee tap.
I'm not.
Here, I'll just give you a couple over so you can just keep going.
I'm pounding beers because like I'm pounding beers like I like to pound ass.
Oh shit! Right there you go.
Fuck me. How many beers do you give me?
I'm just stocking you up so you don't have to wait on me. Coke versus Pepsi. That's a good one.
Oh man, I'm a person that likes both, but like I'm the type of guy that likes to drink one for a while and then switch to the other.
I got 2. Do you want a marshmallow beer?
You have marshmallow beer? I'm intrigued, but I don't know if I want to take your special beers.
No shit. No, I didn't buy it. I have a modest beer. You can have that.
I'll have a modest, yeah.
If you don't want to drink Bud for 1 second. It's good stuff.
No, it's not that dirty. I want to...
What were you going to start with?
Yeah. I'll drink the good one and reward myself for a while.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself, boy. But yeah, when it comes to Coca-Cola versus Pepsi, I'm like that type of guy who likes to drink one for a while and then drink the other because like one's a citrus-based one, one's a caramel-based one, so you get a bit of a different back end on it. Like,
I would say.
But if you're going to drink one more prominently, what would it be?
Pepsi all the way. I just think Coke.
Any brand of Pepsi specifically?
What do you mean?
Like, do you go for the max range? Do you go to that range? Or you go for full fat?
It would be either Diet Pepsi or just regular Pepsi. But I don't drink that much of it. I really only drink it when I'm like mixing it with like rum or whatever.
There's something about like drinking Bud for a while.
Yeah, and then drinking a good beer. The marshmallow beer, it's pretty good. You can get it in most any kind of like any off license that do specialty beers, I guess.
Yeah.
DC Wines on
Butcher
will do any beer you could possibly want. Yeah, I would have to go Pepsi.
All right. I'd probably go Coke if I'm honest, just because like I do enjoy Coke's ultimately flavor a little bit more. Like I like their zero range. I feel like their zero range tastes better than the Pepsi Max range.
I like vanilla Coke.
See, I feel like here's the thing, right?
Like
thank you very much for the follow.
Fenton! Where's Fenton? It's Fenton!
How do you pronounce it?
Georgie's?
Georgie's? Or Georgia's. But like, I mean, like, if I'm gonna drink like their zero sugar range, I feel like Coke Zero tastes better than Pepsi Max.
I will agree. Pepsi Max is disgusting, but I don't drink it, so
it's like so. I would go for the Coke on that end of things if I had to. We're being asked ripped jeans versus crotchless panties.
I know which one Tara would rather prefer.
She
would prefer the crotchless panties.
Okay.
You think she would rather see me in ripped jeans than crotchless panties?
I like ripped jeans though, just because aesthetically they look better.
I haven't had
where like you can go out and about with like some ripped jeans, but like crotchless panties, you can't just wear them.
No, I haven't had a pair of ripped jeans in a couple of years, but I know like crotchless panties for the bedroom all the way. Like you can't wear ripped jeans in the bedroom, or if you can, they're very quickly taken off.
No. You get them really cheap, right? And then you just treat them like a
Velcro.
I was gonna say you treat them like a really, really like cheap pair of tights, and you just rip them.
Yeah.
And it kind of adds to the drama of the situation and the heat of the moment.
That's true.
It's like you're all getting passionate. It's hot and heavy. Knees weak. It's mom's spaghetti.
Oh shit! dropping out those pockets.
And then it's like a thing where they have that really sexually moment where you rip. It's the tear.
Yeah.
And like the tear sounds just as good.
So do you think that when it came down to it, and you're right at the moment,
that rip noise.
You think you could rip a pair of jeans in half?
Specifically ripped jeans, because the tears are already there for me to give me a head start.
Where's the tear though? Like I assume when she says ripped jeans, she means like ripped jeans at the knees.
I'll just tear up, man.
What good's that gonna do?
Man, I will go Hercules on that shit. Right. I will find strength I never had.
See, I don't believe that you can do that.
I don't either, but I'm willing to try. So put on some ripped jeans.
Right. I don't have any jeans with me. Tara's revealing a wee bit too much about our sex play there in the chat.
Fair enough. Well, if you are comfortable with that, that's by all means. We need to double check what the next one was.
I think it was was it? I think it was Evil Dead 2 versus.
Oh god.
Oh shit! What was it? I think Evil Dead 2 versus Shaun of the Dead. I think.
Oh god, there's so many things we've missed here.
Can we like tab out of this very quickly? No,
we can tab out quickly till we just like scroll up again. Yes, Evil Dead 2 versus Shaun of the Dead. Okay, cool. Evil Dead 2 versus Shaun of the Dead. Yep. Okay. We're good.
So that's what we're on. I think is there some kind of like sexy poll going on in the chat? There's been a lot of polls.
Poll going on right now. It's called. The fucking phone is.
That's right. She wore it to the airport, and then we had sex in an airport car park, which is I'm pretty sure it's illegal.
To have sex in an airport car park?
Yeah, because I mean, like technically, it's like it's not protected.
Ripped jeans, causes pasties. Ripped jeans ripped
at the junk.
Jeans ripped at the junk.
So yeah, if you have like a little pair of like ripped jeans on and you're in the bedroom, being able to rip at the knees is not very useful.
No, it's not. But I imagine like the rips go right up. Like you've seen those jeans where like the rips are like
they're almost more hole than jeans.
More hole than jean, right? It's not like you start at knee and you're going right up. Like there's ripped jeans that like literally go almost up the whole leg.
I was thinking about like the grunge jeans that's what I would think of when I think of
but
jeans.
like there's like I see like during I want to say like 2014 for a while there was people who were just wearing like jeans that were just more
that's a thing now.
It was like a 2014 thing as well. This is like a resurgence of that shit.
Yeah, that is the thing that is going on right now. Like you see like fucking like 14 or 15-year-olds walking about in just holes.
Not.
They're just walking about in holes, which is weird.
Yeah, I'd rather not see 14.
I would rather not either. Evil Dead 2 versus Shaun of the Dead is maybe the hardest choice.
I think I know I'm going with that one. I think that's an easier one for me than you, maybe.
I'm pretty sure I'm almost entirely certain that you're picking Evil Dead.
How did you know?
I don't know. I just had a funny feeling, shit, I don't know. I physically don't know if I can answer that.
Oh god, there's like Tara said there's like holes under the butt cheeks.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's terrifying. Yeah. I don't want to see that ever on it.
Yeah.
Like a minor. Just don't do that.
They pretty much just picked all the erogenous zones and cut away the fabric.
It's like
because at the minute it's like holes at the thighs, holes underneath the arse, and the calves. I think I've seen like people with jeans that have holes in the back. Like, all right, this is getting too ridiculous now. Like, just wear shorts for fuck's sake.
No, so he just said, I'd rather not see teens in general.
That's true. That
is true. In any situation. But yeah, like when it comes to like Evil Dead versus Shaun of the Dead, or Evil Dead 2 versus Shaun of the Dead, I'm more of an Evil Dead 2 man. Don't get me wrong, I like Simon Pegg and his movies and stuff. I like the Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah.
But there is a part of me that just loves the Evil Dead franchise, including the first one.
Yeah.
Like first one, second one, and Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
I just love the Evil Dead franchise, and I would have to give it to that.
Yeah.
I would have to just really.
If you sat me down and put a gun in my mouth and I was like, right, you have to pick one that you can only watch.
Yeah.
It would be Evil Dead 2. It would be Evil Dead 2. Actually, now that I think about it, it would be. It's a tough, like, if it was, I know it wouldn't make any sense, but if it was Evil Dead 2 versus Hot Fuzz, which is the best movie of that trilogy.
Yeah, that Hot Fuzz is like the clear.
That probably would have been a bit of a trickier situation.
But I see
also, don't do that. You're not allowed to just double up. Yeah, I think out of those two,
I would still pick Evil Dead though.
I like Shaun of the Dead. I think Shaun of the Dead drags at the end just a tiny bit. Like, it's funny enough, like, once they actually get to the Winchester in the third act, the movie grinds to a halt.
Yeah, they really didn't.
It's like, there's just really not a lot going on anymore. But yeah.
We got with the new polls in the chat anyway, so Evil Dead 2 versus Shaun of the Dead.
Evil Dead 2.
We got Aliens versus T2, and that is...
Oh, Tom, you son of a bitch.
That is an evil question. This
fucking guy.
This guy's trying to make... I mean, he's trying to make a hard time for you specifically, because again, this is easy for me.
I know you're... Why do I know what you're picking more than I know? Or I know what you're picking more than I know what I'm picking.
Don't get me wrong. Weird. The other one I love as well.
I know you're going T2. T2 all day.
But like T2 all fucking day. T2 is like my second favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
Only edged out slightly like a horse.
He knows. Or he is. Is The Crow number one?
By The Crow, yeah.
Yeah. See the way I said it before you did?
Yeah. Well, you know it. Like, you're
I know.
You're my best friend. You know this shit.
I would have to say Aliens. I think Aliens is probably nigh on a perfect movie. If you watch T2, you have to watch Edward Furlong, and that's tough. That's tough in the best of days. there's nobody in Aliens that I don't like. And even the people you don't like die in it.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, fuck you.
Edward Furlong doesn't bother me as much as he bothers you, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm there for you know, Sarah Connor. I am there for Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You're there for...
I'm there for Miles Dyson. To say his name backwards. I'm there for that moment, man. I'm there for that moment. Let's put it this way: the sheer fact that I can remember the name Miles Dyson, tells you, like, and you know how terrible I am with like characters' names. And stuff.
Yeah.
You can tell how much I love.
I mean, yeah, that's like, here are two 90-pound steaks. Fucking pick one.
It's like,
I don't know. I don't know.
Fuck Aliens is boring as hell.
Well, then you're watching the wrong movie.
That's a preference.
Because there's nothing boring about Aliens.
But man,
I think it would have to be Aliens. There is even, I think there's an extended version of Aliens. I think which is the one I normally watch, which is even better because it's got like an extra shit. You know, the way
the one extends the fights in the corridors with the machine guns and stuff.
It does extend that, but it fixes a problem that people had with the original theatrical cut, which was like, she get over the death of her daughter a little bit too easy.
Yeah, very quickly.
People were like, you know, obviously, even if you're watching the theatrical cut, like, if you can't work out why she wants to protect Newt so much, then you're a moron.
Yeah.
But that extended cut, it's about an extra half an hour to start.
Yeah.
Before they even get onto the Sulaco.
Yeah.
So it's all about her dealing, like, her coming to terms with the death of her daughter and being like, oh, I'm, you know, what the fuck has happened? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would have to pick.
Apparently, Alien Special Edition has won the poll, but it only had one vote in the whole fucking poll. I didn't even know the poll was happening.
What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Sweet.
That was our absent-minded judgment there. I'm going to take the win for not mentioning the polls in the chat.
I don't know if I would say T2 is my favorite Terminator movie. I really like 1, but
I really love 1 as well.
1 hasn't aged as well as 2 has.
I need to go back and watch 1, but I still love 1.
The final, you know, like the fight when it's.
Oh yeah, in the fucking plant.
The plant at the end of 1.
Yeah,
that has aged terribly.
Oh yeah, well, that was like stop motion animation, wasn't it?
It's a stop motion puppet, and you're like, and the last like 10 minutes of T2 are maybe the best
in cinema history.
Yeah, it has like one of the best third acts of
any
movie.
That movie builds. That movie doesn't do like a high low high. That movie just like goes on an incline. And even the incline's quite steep at times, and that movie just inclines up. There's like a little hiccup before they interact with Miles Dyson at his home, and it's like the most minor of hiccups.
When they go to like Mexico,
yeah,
and you're like,
and even then it's like a 5-minute. It's a 5-minute hiccup.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even that big of a hiccup. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like a. It's like a.
It's like someone just had a wee, like, oh fuck, all right.
It's a wee hiccup. That's all it is. But even then, like, it adds, it works because, in essence, it gives a better sort of gravitas to why Miles' decision to work with them. Factors in more. Like, there's still like quite an emotional moment there. There's quite like this. There's this like sort of dichotomy of his mindset and how he is looking at his work ultimately being like the modern day Einstein, creating a weapon of destruction beyond measure. Because Einstein had that complex as well with the atom bomb. And so that you have this almost like parallel between him and Einstein. It's like, my work which I thought was going to be used for good, ends up becoming the most destructive thing in mankind. So there's these even there, when you look at like T2, even their hiccup moment still has a lot of character and a lot of weight and gravitas to it.
Here's a question, which actually kind of just doubles up on that: the Aliens franchise or the Terminator franchise?
Oh God, because they start off great and both of them go to shit.
Yeah.
Oh
well.
God.
No. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
How am I wrong with that one?
They're pretty much in exactly the same position where like they both
have like a solid foundation, a great sequel, and then go to muck.
The first and second in both categories or in both franchises are considered, like 4 of the best films ever made. And then they're just
it's just like oh yeah, ever see that mountain? Well, our plane's driving straight into it,
and then they'd go fall down.
Fuck, I would have to say I'm
sticking with Alien. I really am.
Alien.
I would not include
as an overall franchise. Aliens has better sequels. After the second one, like if like Alien 3 versus like Alien versus Terminator 3.
Yeah, Alien
I'm watching
3.
Alien 3. T4 versus Alien Resurrection. I'm watching Alien.
Yeah. I fucking love Alien 3. Fucking love it. Absolutely fucking love it.
Fucking not forklift, but like the weird. I had a toy of that. Remember?
Yeah. Well, Alien 3. That's the power loader is from Aliens. Alien 3 is the one where she's on the prison planet.
I thought that had the.
She gets her
power
head
loader
shaved.
in 3.
No, power loaders 2.
Why am I mixing those two up?
You crazy? But like those Terminator sequels are fucking garbage. Like 3 is garbage. Salvation was okay.
Yeah,
like,
but like okay at best.
It was okay at best, and then it was immediately abandoned. Dionysus was one of the worst films I've ever seen, and I haven't seen Dark Fate because I don't want to. I know, like right at the start of Dark Fate, it immediately undoes 2.
Yeah,
like a de-aged Edward Furlong and what's her name? Sarah Connor. Well, I was trying to think of the actress's name.
Oh, her sister,
Kirstie Alley or whatever the fuck it is. No,
her sister passed away last year, or was it the year before?
What's her name? Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. Aliens and T2 are both directed by James Cameron.
Yeah. Although that's the thing though. When James Cameron tried to come back for what was it? Alien, not Isolation, because that's the game. What the fuck was that Alien movie called? The one that was the sequel to Prometheus. Oh my god, I can't remember what it was called.
I don't know. Fucking terrible fucking movie.
It was awful. It was an awful film. I'm not including Alien vs Predator, and I'm not including Prometheus either. Alien Covenant. Thank you, Tom, because you went to see it with me. That movie was fucking dog shit.
Prometheus was slow.
I hated Prometheus. It was slow. It was such an ugly movie. Like
it was such a tone. It felt like monochromatic in a boring way.
It was
grays and whites.
Yeah, it had
and it was really boring.
It had nothing to say. It was like preachy as fuck.
Yeah,
like just get fuck off.
And it like the only scene that kind of had me engaged and wincing at the same time was the surgery scene.
Oh yeah, the pregnancy thing.
Yeah.
And
that was horrifying. But that was like the first time we ever saw a facehugger, right? Because they cut out the facehugger's child.
Technically, I suppose.
I mean, it's essentially like the first encounter.
The proto one. Yeah. I remained quiet for a long time after watching Alien Covenant. Like we normally we went to our procedure at the time, but you know when you were allowed outside, was get drunk, go to the movies, and then go to the pub after the movies. I just kind of sat there.
I missed that. Like the last time we got to do that was the Meg.
Yeah,
it was me, you, Tara.
I think Tom.
Tom.
Maybe Mikey.
Yeah. And we drank a lot of rum. And we pretty much like Mystery Science Theater that film.
Yeah, it was great.
And like it wasn't even like we were annoying the other viewers. It felt like the viewers were actually quite.
Yeah, Tom was there for the Meg.
I feel like the other viewers in that cinema quite liked our quips,
or
even though we were drunk. And it's not me like have a drunk vision, just thinking everyone's our best friend.
I think we were far away enough from most people.
But the people who heard us laughed because we actually were like strangely like on form
with our drunk commentary.
Yeah.
I was like after we went to see Alien Covenant and we were kind of sitting in the bar, I was like, I didn't say anything first. I wanted someone else to be like, that wasn't great, was it? And then as soon as someone said that, I was like, right, fucking, I'm about to start talking here, like. Didn't like it at all. But I think as far as the franchises go, I would have to take Aliens because they're still hacking away at that Terminator franchise. They're still trying to mine all that.
They're trying to get something out of it, which is shouldn't.
Yeah,
it's like leave Terminator alone, leave The Crow alone.
Yeah, I think Neil Blomkamp was supposed to be doing an Alien movie a few years ago,
right?
And because it was supposed to be like Hicks was in it, no?
Right.
I think they were trying to disregard what happened at the start of 3.
Yeah,
like it's a sequel to 2. You know, actually kind of the way they did with Terminator. And it sounded good. It was like I think it was like Queen Alien Ripley. Like it had something to do with her not dying or something like that.
Yeah,
and it was kind of put on hold, and then they were like, no, we're just like James Cameron wants to come back and do one, and then they just fucking done Covenant. Like this was a complete waste of time. Why'd you
Because
bother?
like, James Cameron's really good for like doing things as like he's really good for bringing innovation to the industry.
See, unfortunately,
but like
something that no one wants to admit now. James Cameron is literally just a senile old man at this point.
Yeah,
like I'm pretty sure he's approaching like 80, and he just can't do it anymore. Like he literally just doesn't have. He just can't. I just don't think he can think that way anymore.
Yeah,
like, objectively about like what's a good movie at this point, it's probably like, well, I made the first one, so I can do whatever I want. It's like,
yeah.
Is anyone really waiting for those Avatar sequels? I'm sure as fuck not.
No, I'm not. But like, let's be honest, it was just like a blue version of Last Mohican.
Fern Gully. What am I stuck
Fern
on?
Gully? I don't think I'm familiar with it.
Like a little animated feature.
Oh,
pretty much the same thing.
You are racking up.
I'm bad at these turns, but I just keep getting caught on something.
Maybe it's a trailer.
Come on.
Is there any more heads-to-heads in the chat? Did anyone like the new Arnie flicks? I honestly haven't seen them. What's the new Arnie flicks? Like Joel Schumacher, he's once the dude, but he lost over there. He's once the dude, but lost. Sorry, my ability to read is fucked.
Joel Schumacher, once he did those Batman films, people were like, no,
the blue glowy tree hair sex.
Yep.
The Smurfs, yeah.
Stick your dick in my ponytail.
It's kind of like Dances with Wolves meets the Smurfs.
Yep.
There's so many things I've like stole from Dances with Wolves. Last Mohican, Last Samurai, My Avatar.
Last Samurai is fucking good though.
It's good, but the concept
I'm pretty sure Last Samurai was based on a book.
The concept is very like Dances with Wolves.
I mean, like it's just one of those archetypal story types. Like
yeah, but it almost feels like it's almost too obvious.
Nah, it's not. It's fine.
Oh, I'm combating this world and doing something for my organization / country. Oh, I've defected to the other side because I've understood the culture of these people.
That's what it's like. I'm saying it's just one of those story archetypes.
But I feel like a story archetype, I guess. But like it's just are we in?
We're getting on the.
We're getting on the ferry. We're getting on the ferry, lads.
We're going to
Amsterdam.
We're departing from Hull.
Hull to
doesn't say
part of the Netherlands to go to.
Oh shit! I got quoted again. Stick your dick in my ponytail. Oh no! I'm the one on this podcast with a ponytail.
When did you say that?
Like a couple of seconds ago.
There's a problem, right? Like this is why I've had to tell people this here. See when I go, did I actually say that? I'm never really thinking about what I'm saying or what's happening because you're always focused on the game, you're focused on chat, you're focused on what you're gonna say next, and like it's a bit of like a mind soup, and it's so easy to fucking.
That's true, yeah.
They kind of like
shit. We're doing some real life traveling here. Apparently, Not So Wicked has taken that boat in real life.
Yes, she's been to London, I believe. She was talking to me earlier.
Fun.
She's been to London, so I wouldn't be surprised. Spider-Man 2 versus X-Men 2. Oh.
Why are you Tom, why are you doing this to me?
You?
Why are you literally doing this to me?
Why is he doing this to you? This is literally one of these situations where like I can answer that with so much ease and you can't every single time.
I'm pretty sure that
he just doesn't know my movie. Like I mean, I'm not a cinephile by any stretch of imagination.
This one has a bit more of a clear winner, and for one reason. X-Men 2 is the best X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is the best comic book movie.
You had to say that, and I had to think about other comic book movies.
Yeah. Well, it was for many, many years anyway. Like, yeah. I bought Spider-Man 2 like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, no, we watched it together in your house.
Yeah,
but a few weeks ago. It was months ago.
Sorry, but I bought that. I bought that again. Like, X2 is the best X2 is the best X-Men movie by far, but I would rank Spider-Man 2 as perhaps one of the best comic book movies of all time. Even still, like 10 years later or whatever the fuck it's been. It's perfect. It's like it's a good movie even in spite of the fact that it's based on a comic book.
Yeah.
While X-Men movies are a bit like they're the stupidest, but you can get a good one.
Yeah. I can't believe we're actually in the Netherlands now. We are.
Look at how different it looks. Look at how.
All I'm going to ask is that, like, Not So Wicked better have the kettle on because
That's true.
We want some lovely tea, and I've heard that you've got quite the plethora of flavors.
I'm ready. Not So Wicked. Are these accurate? Oh shit! I went too far.
You're wondering if it's accurate, sort of.
Accurate signage.
Accurate signage. Accurate countryside. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Runs to the kettle.
We're nearly there. You better hurry it up.
Yeah, we're coming. We want some tea.
Is this bridge real? Do you recognize this bridge?
Maybe it could be a bridge she's seen before, crossed before. If she said, especially because she said that she don't do no fucking planes. She only go over by ferry.
Oh my god, the bridge is actually real. Jeez.
Looks accurate.
Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side of the fucking road.
Very accurate. Different country, different rules, guys. But yes, after we get to Not So Wicked, we have a lovely cup of tea.
You want to go to Skippable?
We're going to go to Skippable cutscenes.
I cannot believe it. I was just driving on the wrong side of the road there like a moron. See, where was that advice a few seconds ago before I nearly killed that family and that people carrier? Look at all this green energy, all these big windmills.
We're loving it.
This
is a beautiful country. Beautiful country.
Oh shit, that's the wipers. Nope.
We're wiping away the tears of England.
Oh shit, I'm fucking transporting tractors.
Oh, look at that. We're bringing agricultural.
Oh fuck. Oh god.
We were bringing agricultural tools.
Oh shit! Here, look, there's a thing on fire.
That's scary.
God, this is really hard to control. Okay, no, stop.
Of course it's tractors.
Of course it's tractors. What else are you gonna have? Is this big blue ball a thing?
I think that's a water.
Water tower.
It's a water tower, yeah. I know there's a thing in America, especially in like the likes of Florida and stuff, where it's a bit more.
They're everywhere in the States.
Yeah, I think it's because of like water.
Every town has one near enough.
Yeah, I think it's down to the fact that they don't have like water
reservoirs
like we do. Yeah. Like we water for days because we just have a rainy country.
And also we're in Ireland.
Yeah, but like
an island.
Parts of like America obviously don't get pretty dry seasons, so they need to store that water for
Rotterdam.
We found Rotterdam. We're in Rotterdam.
Discovered Rotterdam. Blade or Underworld? Is this Blade 1 or Underworld 1?
I imagine it is Blade 1 versus Underworld 1, and that's an easier one for me.
Blade
as well.
1 hands down. The Underworld movies are boring as fuck.
I don't like them, but
once you get over seeing Kate Beckinsale in like a leather outfit, you're like, right.
I can see Kate Beckinsale in a leather outfit by just going to Google Images. Yeah. That's not going to drive a movie for me.
Just Google it.
You know,
I want to see Wesley Snipes make puns.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes. I mean, I want really trash 2000s rave.
I want to watch him evade his taxes.
I want to watch him evade his taxes like he's evading the bites from those vampires.
Oh, you know it.
No, he is a vampire, so he wouldn't need to evade the bites.
Oh, no, he does. No, wait.
No, yeah.
Why would they bite him? I don't know.
That hybrid Michael. What?
No, it wasn't. That was Goofy.
I don't know what that is.
The one that was like half vampire, half werewolf, and just looks stupid.
I mean, it's opinion, I guess. I can't remember the fucking dude. Michael.
Yeah.
It's like wait, Michael's like there's a monster called Michael.
Yeah, he's just called Michael. Like,
I know a few people in real life called Michael who are fucking monsters, so I guess that's
bit of commentary.
Yeah. Underworld 1 is something I like to have on occasionally, but it's a shit movie.
Yeah, they're fine.
We're going to get tea from Not
So Wicked. We're about to deliver this tea.
We're about to deliver these tractors. We're going to get a lovely kettle of tea on here because
that's right. Yeah, that low key, the hybrid ship was low key edgy teen boy. Yeah, it was like something out of fucking, what do you call it? Fucking something out of Twilight or something. Garbage. It's garbage.
Hot garbage.
I do like Michael Sheen though. He turns up in those movies apparently. He also turns up in the Twilight movies, so you can't say too much.
Michael Sheen's a good guy though. I've heard good things about his Amazon series.
Is it Good Omens or Staged?
Omens, the Good Omens one.
Yeah,
I've heard good things about that.
I
heard it's very faithful for the books. I heard it's very good. I heard it's a very good series.
Oh dear.
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet though. I've started Twin Peaks.
Right. Like
that
the
is
original or just like
the old one.
The old one, right.
The old one, and that is a fucking ride and a half. That is very much Deadly Premonition, the TV show.
Well, I mean, if anything, Deadly Premonition.
Yeah, stole from it. It's been like Deadly Premonition stole its identity from Twin Peaks.
Deadly Premonition is Twin Peaks the game. It's not the other way around.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It stole its identity from Twin Peaks.
Oh, 100%. Like,
you know. So we've got our wee bums.
Oh my god, I lost it.
We done it. Like, who would have thought that we done it, boys? But we did it. We said we were going to drive to the Netherlands. We did.
We're in the Netherlands now.
In the Netherlands.